Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to Anime King. And today I'm going to be giving you part 6 of What If Naruto Returned Different after his training trip. Remember to get this one to 100 like as usual, share this to all of your friends on your social media platform, and also stay in tune because after this I'm going to be posting a new episode of What If Naruto had multiple people sealed inside of him. And I also post a new episode over on Anime King 2 of What If Naruto was trained by gods. So go ahead and check out that and enjoy. And later on Anime King 2 I'm going to be posting What If Naruto rebuild the Uzumaki clan. So stay in tune for that guys and enjoy. And remember, if you're new, to click that red subscribe button and join Anime King 2 and Anime King and become a part of the Anime King family. And thank you for all of your help and your support. And without further ado, let's get straight into this new episode.
I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their
To do a bit of a recap from the last part, Lady Chiyo brought back Gaara as she kept Naruto's secret and died. As everyone was happy to see that Gaara was back to the village, Naruto then slept with Temari as he left the Sand Village. He came back and it seems that him and Neji has been planning something for a long while now, as they had a secret underground base inside of Konoha. And also, Konohamaru is on their side after Neji explained to him when Naruto was missing for the 2.5 years, as it must be something really bad for Konohamaru to join their side. As Naruto found out that Tsunade, he's going to send Yamato on the mission, and also Danzo Root agent. Naruto then asked Neji if he's seen Tenten, as Neji didn't know what to say. Naruto then vanished, as Naruto went to visit Tenten, and after a bit and back and front talking, he slept with her. As he was leaving, Sai then attacked him with ink birds as Naruto vanished and reappeared beside Sai, as Sai was surprised at his speed as Naruto sliced off his head, but Sai's body burst into ink. Naruto shrugged it off as he went off. Neji then rushed towards where Tenten's shop was as he arrived there by seeing the look on her face, as he was cursing Naruto in his mind. As Naruto went back to Kurenai's house, as she grabbed him by the collar and pulled him inside. So yeah guys, that was basically the last part we left off. You guys can switch your cosplays and check it out for yourself. So let's start this new episode. Naruto slowly opened his eyes as Kurenai was snuggling close to him. As it was morning, as Naruto opened his eyes, "How cute," he said. Then, right in that very moment, he remembered that soon he has to be in the Hokage's office, as this sight was so heavenly and he didn't want to leave, but he knew he has to, as he then removed Kurenai's hair from her face and gently kissed her. Kurenai woke up to someone kissing her, as she took a deep breath and opened her eyes. "Hey you, good morning," she said. "Morning. How was your sleep?" Naruto asked. "Better than ever," she said, as he gave her another kiss. "Good to hear that." "Now, I have place to be," said Naruto. "How sad," she said, as she moved over, giving him room to get out of bed. "Hey, don't be sad. I'll be back." "Hey, what's that on your back?" she asked, as she saw a large seal on his back. "Oh, that? Just a little seal about some technique. Ask me about it later, okay?" "Okay," she said. He quickly dressed as he was already on his way to the door. When he stopped, "Kurenai," he said. "Tell me, what do you love the most?" he asked. As her eyes widened, "What do I love the most?" "Yes," Naruto said. "Well, I don't know," she said to him. "Just think about it. Is it this village, your home, your friends, or something else?" And with that, he was gone. At the Hokage's office, Naruto arrived to see all of his teammates already there. "Oh, I am the last one again? I like that," he said. So now they glare at him. "If you're late one more time, you will be doing D-Rank mission for 3 months." As Naruto smirked, "Don't worry, Hokage. I don't think I'll be ever late again, he said. Good for you. Now Naruto, Sakura, meet your new teammate Sai. As Naruto looked over at Sai, as he then started to laugh hard. As he calmed himself, well, isn't it the dick man, Naruto said, as everyone raised an eyebrow except for Sai, who was still smiling. You two know each other? Sakura asked. Yeah, you can say that, said Naruto, as Tsunade cleared her throat, as everyone turned back to her. Now then, Sai here will be a temporary replacement for Sasuke. She expected an outburst from Naruto, but instead it came from Sakura. Are you joking, master? There is no way this guy could be even placed in the same category as Sasuke. To her surprise, Sai's face showed absolutely nothing. Well, I am glad that you think of me that way. I wouldn't want to be linked to that traitorous bastard who gave himself over to Orochimaru for power and betrayed Konoha. And I wouldn't want to be liked, especially by ugly bitches like yourself, said Sai. Sakura quickly raised her fist as she thrust it forward to connect with Sai's face, but Naruto caught it without flinching. Come on, Sakura, you don't want to hurt our new teammate, now do you, Sakura-chan, he said. Damn right I do, she shouted, as she tried to push Naruto back to still punch Sai, but Naruto squeezed her fist as she immediately fell on her knees. You look unwell, Sakura-chan, said Naruto. Maybe it will be best if you withdraw from this mission after all, as he added a little more pressure to her hand. Enough, Naruto, said Tsunade. Sorry, Hokage, said Naruto. As he released Sakura's fist, he then turned to Sai. Hey man, nice to meet you. Let's be friends. As Naruto extended his arm, as Sai's eyes widened as he felt a shiver run down his spine. Through all of his years in Anvu, he has never felt this before. Was he scared or something? He didn't know what it was. But he extended his arm as he shook Naruto's hand. Oh, okay, he said. Great, Naruto said, as they stopped the handshake. Alright, as you guys know, Kakashi is in medical care right now, so he cannot go on this mission. So your replacement will be Captain Yamato, as he pointed to Yamato who was beside Sai. Nice to meet you, said Yamato. Yamato will be in charge of this mission, so you three are to follow his every orders, understood? Said Tsunade, as the three of them said yes. Good, now your mission is to capture Sasuke's spy by any means necessary. Do not, under any circumstances, allow him to escape. Secondary objective is to find any information about Sasuke Uchiha or Orochimaru. Any questions? She said. But there was silence. She was going to dismiss them when her eyes fall on Naruto's neck as she saw his necklace. Naruto, where is the necklace that I gave you? She said. As Naruto tried hard not to laugh, he knew that she was going to ask. As he then scratched the back of his head. Well, you see, I kind of sold it. Now, if you say that Tsunade was shocked, it would be an understatement. You what? In a blink of an eye, she was in front of Naruto, her right hand ready to strike. He didn't even try to block, but instead of a punch, there was a slap. How could you? And another slap. You stupid little brat. And another slap. That was my heirloom, and I entrusted it to you. And you, as she raised her hand for another slap, but this time her wrist was caught. As Naruto was the one who caught her hand, as he threw it aside. First of all, if it was that important to you, you should have never entrusted it to someone else. And by the way, it was mine. I won it in a bet. So, I could do what the hell I wanted with it. And if I remember correctly, I didn't even want it at first. It was only because your idiot teammate told me that it cost so much that I agreed. As Tsunade frowned. Don't you dare speak like that about Jiraiya. He is much of a man than you will ever be, boy, she said. Naruto smirked. Is that why you told him to piss off? As he was interrupted by another slap. This one was chakra enhanced. But the thing is, Naruto seemed to be perfectly fine. Out, Tsunade screamed. All of you, she said, as she pointed towards the door. Yamato, wait, you stay for a moment, she said, as the rest of them left. What is it, Hokage? Yamato asked when the rest of the team was left. I have a new, additional mission for you, she said. Yes, he said. If, during this mission, you receive any proof that Uzumaki Naruto is a traitor, eliminate him. Yamato's eyes widened. Hokage, please, I understand that you're upset, but isn't that a bit too extreme? Are you questioning my orders? She shouted. As Yamato flinched, I am sorry, Hokage. I will do what you say. But why? Do you think he might turn traitor? Tsunade looked down. You wouldn't understand. You're dismissed, she said, as Yamato took off. Tsunade sighed as she clenched her fists. Naruto, why did you do this? Because Hokage is my dream. Naruto's younger voice rang in her head. As he said that day when she met him, why the hell would you sell your dream like that? You idiot, that necklace was an embodiment of my faith in it. As she started to cry. Meanwhile with Naruto, he and his new team was walking towards the gate. Naruto pulled out a can of cola from behind his back, as these things seemed to be coming out of nowhere. As he was going to pull it, but he then turned to Sai. Want some? He asked. No thank you, Sai said, with his usual smile. He quickly opened it and drank it in one swoop. Ah, the drink of gods, he said. Sai said nothing. Sakura on the other hand. Naruto? What is it? Can we talk? In private, I mean, she said. As Naruto raised an eyebrow. Why? Yes or no, she asked. Alright, geez, no need to be angry, he said. As the both of them walk off into an alleyway, Sai, wait at the main gate, said Naruto. As Sai didn't answer, he just kept on walking. After walking into the middle of the alley, Naruto then stopped as he leaned on a nearby wall. So what do you want, he asked as he crossed his arms. Sakura bit her lip. Naruto, why? Why are you so cold towards me? Naruto readjusted his sunglasses after hearing that, because they almost fell off. There's no need to be gentle anymore, he thought to himself. As he then looked at Sakura, what exactly do you expect? As she looked down, as she was stuttering, but Naruto cut her off. As he placed his hand together and in a poof, he had on his orange jumpsuit with a big goofy grin on his face. Sakura, please go out with me, he said, as her eyes widened as she looked at him. As his smile then vanished. Is that what you want? He asked. As she didn't know what to say. It doesn't matter what you want, he said. That old Naruto is gone, as he returned back to his normal self. As he then walked up to her, so close where his face was inches away from hers. And he will never come back, he said, and with that he walked by her and exited the alley. At the main gate, Yamato arrived to see that he was actually the last one to get here. Are we ready to leave? He asked. Yes, the three of them said. Good, let's move out, and with that, the three of them headed off. New Team Kakashi just received their first mission, and probably the last one, Naruto thought. Flashback. After leaving the alley where he was in with Sakura, he went to another alley, as Sakura had went off to the gate. She wasn't really focusing on him, as she was just looking down, and remembering what Naruto said to her. So Naruto entered the alley as he went down to the end, where a pair of white eyes were looking at him from the shadows. Were you followed? A voice said, as Naruto smirked. Who knows? Maybe. Neji sighed as he was the one in the shadows as he stepped out. Stop fooling around, Naruto. This mission is crucial. Are you finally going to do it? As Naruto's smirk disappeared instantly, as a dead serious look came on his face. You know, I don't have a choice. I have to try that now, because if he meets Itachi, then everything will go to hell, and I would have to find another way. As Naruto gritted his teeth, and I might not make it in time. As Neji looked down. Yeah, I know. So, is this it? Neji asked. Probably. Lay low for now, and stop recruiting people. The last thing we need now is unwanted attention. I will contact you if I succeed, and I will return if I fail. Until then. As Naruto then turned and walked away. Good luck, my friend, said Neji, as he disappeared into the shadows. End of the flashback. Time skip. At a hotel hot spring. Ah, that was so relaxing, Naruto said, as he got out of the hot water. Yeah, sitting in a hot spring, naked, really brings a companionship spirit, Yamato said, as he turned to Sai and Naruto and gave them a scary look. As Naruto faked fear, sure, he said. If this guy ever look at me like that again, he's dead, Naruto thought. The next morning, Sakura woke up by the sunlight. As she stretched, as she walked over to the window to see Sai, outside nearby the river. I wonder, what is he up to, she said. As she got dressed and went outside. At first, when she came near him, it seemed like he was writing something, but he was actually painting. You're painting, I see, she said, slowly approaching him, as Sai looked over his shoulder. Oh, you. You didn't came here to try and hit me again. No, just don't say disrespectful things about Sasuke, okay? Sai narrowed his eyes. I heard he hurt you and Naruto when he left the village, and you're going to risk your life to look for him? I will do whatever it takes to save him, even work with you, she said. Do you like him? Sai asked. Sakura was shocked from a sudden question, as she then closed her eyes. Yes, I do, as there was silence. Alright, I won't say anything bad about him from now on, said Sai. Sakura was about to thank him. Sakura, said Yamato, interrupting them. Get your things, we're leaving. The next day in the forest area. The group was 20 minutes away from the deadline. Alright, said Yamato, the mission is to capture Sasuke's spy by any means necessary. Here is the plan. I will disguise myself as Sasori to get the spy. You three will come out only when I give the signal. Any question? He asked, as the three of them were silent. Good, now, he said, as he did a Mokiton transformation, as he turned into a perfect replica of Sasori. Alright, now the voice. I will change it and you will tell me when to stop, said Yamato. Alright, said Naruto, as Yamato was changing the pitch of the voice. There it is, said Naruto, and you should also have a temper and be mean as well, and you don't like to be kept waiting. Alright, here I go, said Yamato as he moved to the center of the bridge, where Sasuke's spy was already there. It has been 5 years, Sasori, said the spy as he removed his cloak. It was Kabuto. In the bushes, Naruto smirked as he saw the spy identity. It's Kabuto. No way, said Sakura, back on the bridge. Were you followed? Yamato asked. No, it's safe. Now, I want information, said Yamato. Tell me about the location of your base and about Uchiha Sasuke. As Kabuto smiled to himself, these people really think I'm stupid. Sasori would have never asked about Uchiha Sasuke. Well, time to play it off. Well, we have many bases. We change base on a weekly basis. Our current base is hidden on a mile near to the north, on a lake island. We will be moving from there in 3 days. In the bushes, Sakura tried to hear their conversation. Damn, it's too windy. How about you, Naruto, she said. But Naruto didn't answer. Naruto, she said again, as she turned to her left, but Naruto was gone. She then turned to Sai, who was confused as well. Back on the bridge, Kabuto suddenly shifted as he threw a kunai backwards as a small rabbit appeared. Oh, it's just a rabbit. So, Sasori, give me the item that you promised me, said Kabuto. Very well. It's now or never, Yamato thought, as he drew a kunai, but he stopped the next moment. Your conversation seemed quite amusing. You won't mind if I join you, right? Said Orochimaru. Back in the bushes, Sakura gasped. Orochimaru. So that's him, thought Sai, while Naruto was still missing. On the bridge, Kabuto jumped back as he landed beside Yamato as he had a kunai in his hand. Damn, what do I do? Yamato said in panic. But before he knew it, Kabuto slashed through the disguise, as Yamato was then captured by Orochimaru's snakes. But he turned into a wood statue as Orochimaru raised an eyebrow. Mokiton, substitution. So, you're still alive, I see. I thought you were supposed to be on Sasori's side, supposed to be his spy, said Yamato. Lord Orochimaru broke that a long time ago. Before we move on, why don't you call out those little two rats in the bushes, said Orochimaru. Yamato raised an eyebrow. Two? He then gave the signal. Only Sai and Sakura appeared. Where is he? Yamato asked. As Yamato looked at Sakura and Sai. We don't know, said Sakura. As Orochimaru then smiled. Oh, I missed someone. Come out wherever you are, said Orochimaru. Oh, I'm right here, said a voice. As Orochimaru was sent flying through the bushes by a powerful kick from Naruto. Uzumaki, Orochimaru hissed. What the hell are you doing here? As Orochimaru flipped as he landed on his feet. I'm hurt, said Naruto. Where is that chuckle you always do? And say Naruto-kun. But you call me Uzumaki this time, Orochimaru, said Naruto. As Orochimaru glared at Naruto. What are you doing here? Orochimaru said. As Naruto smiled as he stepped forward. Don't be like that. Give me a hug, Naruto said. Orochimaru got pissed. I asked you, why are you here with them? He said, with pure rage, as everyone else were confused. Naruto looked over his shoulder as he looked at his new team as he smirked. Are you jealous? He asked. I thought you dumped me for that Uchiha prick. But don't worry, for the sake of old times. I'm all yours today, Naruto said. Enough of your crap, said Orochimaru. Why are you here with Konoha Shinobis? Oh, that's because I'm a good Konoha Shinobi, and I have a mission to bring your Uchiha boyfriend back to Konoha. Orochimaru chuckled as he threw back his head and chuckled as he calmed himself. You? A shinobi of Konoha? As he wiped away the tears from laughing so much. As Yamato narrowed his eyes at that. Don't laugh, said Naruto. I mean it. Believe it. I will rescue Sasuke and then we will resurrect his clan. And you can actually join, said Naruto. Stop this, Uzumaki. You know I won't give him back, Orochimaru said, as he drew the blade of Kusanagi out of his mouth. Aw, don't be like that, Orochimaru. As Naruto placed his hand behind his back, as Orochimaru stepped back in fear, as Yamato and the others noticed that. But Naruto took out a cola can, as he then placed his left hand behind him. Come on, have a drink with me, Naruto said. As he pushed down his sunglasses, his eyes were completely red. Just give me what I want, he said. Orochimaru's eyes widened. He knew exactly what Naruto was talking about. And he wasn't talking about Sasuke. Never, Orochimaru said, as he got into a battle stance. Oh, that's too bad, Naruto said, as he pulled both cans and put them at his mouth, drinking all of the soda, as he then crushed them and threw them off the bridge. Naruto then held out his right hand as a dark substance arrived, as a sword came out of the darkness, as he held on to his sword and pointed at Orochimaru. I'm taking what I come for, he said. Kabuto, said Orochimaru. Yes, Lord Orochimaru, you take care of the nuisances. I will stall Uzumaki, but be quick. I am not sure if I can hold him off in my current state. Understood. And with that, Kabuto attacked. Orochimaru, why don't we find a more comfortable place, Naruto said. And with that, Orochimaru jumped off, as Naruto vanished. He is going to take on Orochimaru alone? Is he nuts? But what is Orochimaru talking about? He can't hold off Naruto for too long. What the hell is going on? Yamato thought. But still, I can't leave him on his own. Sai, go help Naruto, he said. Understood, Sai said as he jumped off. Time for my real mission to start. Enough running, said Naruto, as he landed in front of Orochimaru. We're going to do this right here. As Orochimaru jumped back with his sword in his hand. As Naruto smirked. Alright, Uzumaki, you want to do this? Let's do this. As Orochimaru thrust forward with all of his speed, as his sword was inches away from Naruto's neck to decapitate him, but Naruto vanished in a flash of black. As Orochimaru gritted his teeth. Damn, that bastard and that jutsu. Concentrate. Where would he appear, Orochimaru thought, until he felt someone's elbow on his shoulder. Hey, what are you looking at? Naruto asked, as he rested his left elbow on Orochimaru's shoulder. Without even turning, Orochimaru did a horizontal slash, but he hit nothing. As Naruto appeared in a black flash in front of him. Come on, Orochimaru, I know you can do better than that. Orochimaru then struck again, but this time, Naruto didn't disappear. He just sidestepped as Orochimaru kept on striking over and over, but Naruto easily dodged and evaded all of his strikes. This is insane. I may not be 100%, but to evade all of my strikes like that? What is he? With that, he jumped back. How are you doing this? He asked. As Naruto shrugged, I don't understand what you're talking about. I am talking about dodging all of my attacks like that, like they're nothing. Oh, that's quite simple. I already analyzed your fighting style. Orochimaru's eyes widened. You see, you actually are a weak swordsman. Your sword is good and all, but it's not that good either. And all you're doing is lunging at me fast as you can, hoping that I wouldn't be able to dodge or block. Well, I got a shocking news for you, Orochimaru. You're not that fast. Let me show you speed, Naruto said, as he dashed towards Orochimaru. Orochimaru tried to swipe downwards, but Naruto swiped upwards as he knocked away Orochimaru Kusanagi. Pathetic, Naruto said, as Naruto then swiped, separating Orochimaru's body in half. As Orochimaru's top half dropped to the ground, he then opened his mouth as another Orochimaru crawled out of it. You know, you're really disgusting, said Naruto. Orochimaru grabbed his sword again, preparing to fight. It's not over yet, he said. Of course it isn't, said Naruto, as he vanished again, appearing right beside Orochimaru, as he swiped off Orochimaru's head in split seconds. I wonder if he will come out of his ass this time, Naruto wondered. But no, out of Orochimaru's neck formed several snake heads as a new Orochimaru crawled out of one of the snake mouths. As Naruto made a sad face, now that's disappointing. Orochimaru then lowered himself to the ground as he opened his mouth, as a ton of snakes started to come out as they rushed towards Naruto. As Naruto extended his swords, come at me, he said. At the edge of the plain, Sai stood there as he was waiting for the right moment. So, this is Uzumaki's strength. Danzo will be very pleased to learn about this, Sai said. As he watched, Naruto swiped his sword after nothing in mid-air. Naruto then clicked his sword back in his sheath as all of the snakes burst into pieces. As Orochimaru got up as his eyes went wide, he quickly bit his thumb and ran through hand sign as he summoned Manda. Orochimaru, why have you summoned me here? I don't see the required amount of sacrifice we agreed on. Do you know the punishment for that? Manda said. Orochimaru panted on top of Manda's head. I really didn't have a choice this time. I have to cast a genjutsu on him. Down on the ground, Naruto's face lit up. Yay, it's Manda, Naruto said. Let's have a threesome. As Manda narrowed his eyes, that voice, as he looked down. You! The snake voice echoed through the area. As that confused Orochimaru, but Naruto just smiled. Orochimaru, I don't require sacrifice from you this time. I will take this one. As Orochimaru was surprised, but he was going to go with it. Alright, Orochimaru said. With that, Manda launched at Naruto, but Naruto vanished. Stop running and fight me, Manda said. Oh, here I am, said Naruto with a wave, as Manda then launched at Naruto, as he bit down hard. Did you get him? Orochimaru asked. Yeah, did you get him? Said a voice, as Orochimaru was shocked to his living core when Naruto was beside him, his hand on his shoulder. Manda then started to shake his head, trying to shake off Naruto, as Naruto then jumped straight up into the air, as dark energy started to swirl around Naruto's sword, as he was now a distance away from them and facing them. As Orochimaru then went through hand signs, as he slammed his hand on top of Manda's head, as 3 gates then appear in front of Manda. Oh, so is that how you're blocking my attack? Well, let's see. Dimension Slash, said Naruto. An extremely large shockwave flew from the sword as it went towards the gates and the snake boss. Back at the bridge, what the hell was that? Yamato said. Kabuto saw opening as he hit Yamato in his leg with his chakra-coated hand. That was fun and all, but I have to run, said Kabuto as he went off. Back with Naruto, he was looking at his handiwork. Orochimaru was lying on the ground as Manda had a huge gash in his side. As Naruto started to walk towards Orochimaru, You will pay for this, traitor, said Manda, as he then poofed away. Yeah. If I got $1 every time I heard that, I would be a millionaire right now, said Naruto. Wait, I already am, as Naruto chuckled, as he finally arrived, as he looked down at Orochimaru. Stop playing dead, you piece of trash, as he kicked Orochimaru in the ribs. I know you're not dead, as Naruto pointed the tip of his sword at Orochimaru's throat. Tell me, what you cherish the most. Give me the pleasure of taking it away. Orochimaru opened his eyes as he coughed up some blood. And what are you going to do now? You know you cannot kill me, he said, as he was coughing up more blood. Yeah, you know me all too well, said Naruto, as he sheathed his sword. But this is the last time. As Naruto then vanished in darkness. Damn, Orochimaru thought, as he tried to crawl away. I have to take Sasuke's body as soon as possible. Lord Orochimaru, said Kabuto as he landed beside Orochimaru. Kabuto, we have to greet our guests right now. As Kabuto looked around to see Sai staring at them. Back at the bridge, Naruto landed near Sakura, who was right now healing Yamato's leg. What happened? Naruto asked. Kabuto got away, Sakura answered. Yeah, I can see that much, said Naruto, as Yamato then glared at him. Better yet, what happened with you? Naruto smirked. Oh, the same. Orochimaru got away. That is not an answer, said Yamato. Well, it's the exact thing that you just told me, said Naruto. Alright, then what was that jutsu? Which one? Naruto asked. Before the flash of light, said Yamato. Oh, that powerful jutsu? That was Orochimaru's, Naruto said. Okay then, where is Sai? And what happened after the light died down? Well, when the light died down, there was nothing. No Orochimaru, no Sai, nothing. Damn, said Yamato. Sai must have betrayed us. Well, at least we know where Orochimaru's base is. That's good, Naruto said, as he sat down on a rock to rest until Yamato was fully healed. Alright, once I'm healed, we're going straight to Orochimaru's base, said Yamato. And Naruto, huh? Said Naruto. Next time, do not try to fight Orochimaru alone. Oh, don't worry, I won't. Because next time, you will fight him, said Naruto. But guys, let me end this episode right here. If you want to see the next part of this, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on that bell notifications they posted. Remember to share to all of your friends in social media platform, and stay in tune for what if Naruto had multiple people sealed inside of him and enjoy the video. And also guys, if you're new, remember to click that red subscribe button and join Animaking and Animaking too, and become a part of the Animaking family. But for now, I'm out of here. Peace.